All right, hey everybody, we're live. Facebook only this time. We're a little short on mobile bandwidth at the moment, but I wanted to get some live updating here going on. We are in just north of Penn Yan, New York, and we're running into trouble on the flight. So things were going great. But we started to see some power cycles. So the microcomputer, it power cycled shortly after liftoff. I mean, not too early, you know, it was probably 20 minutes or so. Oh, your connection is weak. Okay, apparently I have a weak connection. I got pretty good signal here. Surprised I got a weak. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, sorry. My connection is still weak. All right, well, apologies if my connection's weak. Let me know if you're getting this. I don't know if it's terrible quality. Then I'll just call it quits. But I'm in the middle of a farm field. If you can see behind me, there's just kind of farms everywhere. So you're freezing up. Crud. Well, that's a bummer. I don't know why it would be freezing. I got really good signal right now. Freezing up. All right, hold on one second. Let me pause the broadcast for a second. I'll try to fix this. Nope, still says my connection's weak. Huh. Okay, well, I don't know why it would be weak. I got pretty good signal, and I'm on top of a hill. I wonder if I move somewhere, if it'll be better. It said it was good when I started the broadcast. We got weak connection, Jeff. Getting terrible reception. I feel like the guy in the Verizon commercials. Like, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Now? Can you hear me now? We're just kind of, fortunately we're in the middle of nowhere, so kind of just walking around. Got pretty bad reception apparently. Let me go walk up to the top of this hill. Try to walk up to the top of this hill, see if it's any better. Still says my connection's weak. All right, well, it says the connection's weak. I don't know if you're even getting this. Super backlit. Is that better or worse? I just walked backwards. So, anyways, if you're getting this of any sort, we ran into some problems. Don't really know what happened. Some power cycling started with our transmitter, and then about an hour and 45 minutes. Seems okay now. All right. Oh, perfect. Thank you, guys. We can hear you now. Awesome. All right. Good. Still says the connection's weak on my phone, but I guess that's better. Oh, you got like the shadow of my phone on my face. So about an hour and 45 minutes into the flight, we stopped receiving signal. Kind of we're still receiving the signal. Like I can hear it. Try to broadcast, but it's like the Arduino is power cycling every time it tries to broadcast. So I hear the distinctive tone of the start of the broadcast, and it gets about half a second into it, and then it shuts off, which is pretty unusual. Like no commercial APRS system would do that. So it's like 99% chance that's our balloon trying to broadcast and not being able to get it out. So something happened to the balloon where now it's power cycling in the middle of flight, and it can't recover. It's having a hard time recovering itself. So I don't know why it would have done that. But at this point, it should have, the balloon should have broken and should be on its way down. So we're in the rough area where we expect it to be. We were really hoping that maybe it would come back online, but it has not yet. So I'm not really expecting it to come back, which is unfortunate as far as the transmitter goes. I am still really hoping that the backup GPS works. I got pretty good signal where I am right now, and this is roughly the expected landing point last time we did a prediction. So I was going to show you the prediction. I have my computer all up and running, but it keeps telling me my connection's weak, so I'm afraid to move closer to the computer. But so we're in the rough area where we expected it to be. It's actually really clear skies. Here, I'm going to switch the camera around. There we go. So look, we got super clear skies, and we're kind of just hoping that by some miracle we stand out here and we see it cross our visual space and we can go find it. Other than that, we're down to the backup GPS and hoping that that guy works. So that's where we stand now. We're expecting landing in about 15 minutes. What time do we got? 8:01. So we're expecting landing in about 14 minutes or so. Could be anywhere from like 9 minutes from now all the way up to like 20 minutes from now. So it's kind of like if you ever see the movie Apollo 13, it's like that blackout time where the Apollo capsule is coming through the atmosphere and they've lost communication and they're just waiting for acquisition of signal. We're kind of in that, except we're into backup signals now. So our blackout period here is somewhere between from now it's somewhere between 8 minutes to about 20 minutes. So in about 20 minutes we'll be asking some questions. I mean, it's still possible that it could be like 30 or 40 minutes. That's certainly possible, but it would be unexpected. So that's where we are now. No signal. Well, partial signal. Doesn't do us any good because can't get the GPS off from it. So for all intents and purposes, it's no signal. Which unfortunately means we're probably not going to get much data off of it if it keeps power cycling like that. I mean, that's kind of a bummer. But the cameras are on a separate power source, so if we do recover it, we should still get camera and photos and videos if we can recover it. So hoping on the backup tracker. We're kind of just scanning the skies and seeing if we see it, I guess. And just waiting for the backup GPS here. I mean, I can check it real quick if you guys want to hold on 1 second, because I can't do the broadcast and check it on my phone at the same time. So let me just pause it. I'll come back to you. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, okay, I'm back. Yeah, still no signal. Nothing on the backup tracker yet. So we're still waiting to infinity and beyond. Well, hopefully not to infinity, because we had one go to infinity and maybe beyond, and it never came back. So I'm hoping this one's not like that. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can salvage out of this guy. Oh, got a car coming here, and see if there's anything we can do. This guy probably thinks we're broken down on the road, so we might stop. But that's about all for now. Or he doesn't think we're broken down on the road, and he's just going to keep driving. I'm not sure which I feel better about. So I'll put an update out once we know something. Right now we got nothing. So that's about all I can say. Which is kind of unfortunate because the launch went so well. Almost perfectly. Actually, I probably would say perfectly. Flight, not so much. So, all right, well, I'm going to finish this out, and we'll do another update here as soon as we know something else. All right, thanks, everybody. Talk to you soon. See ya.